things just start falling apart and you get heartburn all the time for no reason. Hey guys, today I've got Velveeta Cheesy Bowls lasagna with meat sauce. Before we get started, I'd like to ask you to subscribe and hit the bell for notifications. And if you end up liking the video, then give it a thumbs up and tell all your friends. So this is Liquid Gold Velveeta Cheesy Bowls lasagna with meat sauce. Ready in 60 seconds. So Velveeta is a cheese-like product. It says it's made with real cheese, but I don't think that Velveeta counts as real cheese because it just sits out on a shelf. In any case, it looks pretty good. You can see the little picture there. It's got little noodles, and I don't know how they can call it lasagna. It's not really a lasagna. I guess it's like the lasagna-shaped noodles like from the Hamburger Helper. I don't know. We'll see. It says it's an instant favorite made with unmistakable, undeniable, one-of-a-kind Velveeta. Liquid Gold. This guy's got 910 milligrams of sodium, which is definitely not as high as some of the other things I've encountered. Directions say remove the cheese pouch, partially peel back the film from the top of tray, microwave on high for a minute, and then stir in the cheese sauce. So I guess it's in a couple different parts. I guess the microwaving is going to be primarily cooking the noodles and the beef, or the meat sauce. What kind of meat is in here? I don't know. There's a ton of ingredients there. I don't feel like going through all of those, but let's see what's in this box here. It's got a little tab here. I'll pull that open. And I guess this is the cheese sauce. It looks like it's glued on top of this little bowl. Heat, then stir in the liquid gold. So this is about the size as one of those Hormel Completes, so I imagine it'll have about the same amount of food in it. The top is opaque, so I can't really see what's inside there very well from just this, but so I stick it in for 60 seconds and then we're good to go. And stir in the cheese sauce. Yeah. So I'll be back in about 60 seconds. Let me get cooking. Hey guys, I'm back. Put it in for a minute like the instructions said, and I'm back. I have to add this cheese that's in this little thing. It says it's white cheese sauce pouch. I guess it's liquid white gold. Anyway, so I'll take this guy off. So this is starting to look a little bit like kind of what I expected. Just some big floppy noodles like a Hamburger Helper. That's it straight out of the microwave. Give that a little stir. It doesn't look like an incredible amount, but that's okay. If it tastes good, right? If it tastes good and it's filling, that's what matters. So now I got to put in this cheese. See how the instructions. Okay, so yeah, just stir in the cheese sauce. Get that open. Ooh. Look at that. That definitely won't clog up some arteries. Okay. Now we stir this. Oh, I spilled a little bit right there. Okay. Stir it in. Now I know that Velveeta makes like these skillet creation things. I imagine that's the same thing as what this is, except this has meat already in it, and it's obviously it's a single serving rather than, you know, making a whole pot like Hamburger Helper. But it looks pretty good. That cheese is really creamy. By cheese, I mean Velveeta. I mean, this says that it's cheese sauce, but I don't know if I buy it. Anyway, let's dig in and see what this is all about. So you got noodles. It looks like it's got, I guess this is peppers, little things. Probably more for color rather than flavor. And then we've got whatever kind of meat this is. Looks like fairly well ground meat. It's good. I'll tell you what it tastes like. It tastes a lot like the Chef Boyardee ravioli sauce, which I don't quite understand because this is like mostly that cheese sauce. But I guess there's some kind of a tomato-based something in there as well, because like the flavor tastes exactly like that. I'm getting more flavor of the tomato sauce than I am of the cheese. So I was kind of anticipating more of a macaroni and cheese type of taste, but it's definitely got a lot of tomato-y flavors going on. Can't really taste the meat. Yeah, it's just kind of your generic canned pasta meat sauce meat. Let's see what this says. Pasta, cooked pasta. Pasta's already cooked then, so it must have been just to heat it up. Water, cheese sauce. Here we go. Fully cooked, seasoned beef crumble, which is beef, water, salt, and natural flavors. Green bell peppers, red bell peppers, tomato paste, and little bits and pieces of this and that. I mean, the meat is good. I can feel some heartburn coming. I don't know if that's this or what I had for lunch. Hard to tell. Kind of everything is heartburn for me these days. It's what happens when you start getting old. Things just start falling apart and you get heartburn all the time for no reason. To be fair, we kind of know what is the reason for my heartburn. People say, "Oh, you ought to try that Prilosec or something." Yeah, I could, but do I really want to put more medicine into my cocktail? I don't think so. If I was really that concerned, I would just stop eating garbage like this, right? Not to say this is garbage, because this tastes pretty good. For 60 seconds in the microwave, this is not bad. I'm not getting the overall cheese flavors like I was hoping, but I gotta say it's better than that Hormel manicotti. I think it probably has more to do with the form factor than the actual taste, maybe, because this isn't, manicotti. It's just kind of like a conglomerate of things, so it's more than like 3 pieces. Get me? So this says it's 340 calories from a 9-ounce package. So this is 9 ounces of food for 340 calories. Wish I had some bread or had gotten a spoon or something to. Little life hack here, you get these spoons with a round end like that, and you can just kind of scoop it all up. Better than with a fork. That way you don't have to dirty up a spoon and a fork when you only need the spoon for the very end. Well, tasted good. The flavor was good. Texture was good. It was about like you would expect, pre-cooked noodles, and that same canned meat type flavor. Tasted good. Texture was good. I don't know if there was enough food here though, which I'm seeing is becoming a problem with all of these single serve portions. Like any of the completes, like the Dentimore, like any of that stuff. They're all about the same size, right? But they're all not quite enough for a full meal. You need some bread or something on the side, or maybe some vegetables on the side to make it a full meal. And I don't want to deal with that. This would be excellent for a lunch at work or something. But then if you come home and you have another one that's 38% of your sodium right here, and then another one for dinner, so that's what, 80% of your sodium. You're going to want to have some other stuff beside it for dinner, because of course maybe you're just not a glutton like I am, and you'd be okay with this amount of food. good food, tasted good, felt good eating it, easy to prepare, but it's not quite as filling as I would have hoped. That being said, I'll still give it a thumbs up because I really enjoyed it. And truth be told, I'm not super hungry tonight. So this did the job for me today. But on a normal day that I didn't have a larger lunch later in the day, then this wouldn't quite cut it. But I do encourage you all to try it. And I think that if there's a different flavor of Velveeta cheesy bowls, I might give that a shot. Maybe try something with a little bit more cheese flavor. I didn't like that the tomatoes overpowered the cheese, because when you get something that's Velveeta cheesy bowls, you expect there to be a lot of a cheese flavor kind of stand out, but didn't quite get that. But that's okay. Anyway, thanks for joining me for dinner, and I'll see you next time.